You're not bad at staying consistent. You just haven't hit your switch flick moment yet. And if you hang with me for the next 15 minutes or so, grab your girl dinner, grab a cold drink. We're going to flick that switch together. Here's what's crazy. I can almost see when my client's about to go through that holy shit moment before they've lost a pound, before their measurements start coming down, before their colleagues start noticing that they're looking fitter, before they even believe in themselves. It's in their language, their word choice, their energy, and their self-image. We call it the growth cycle. Every woman I've coached has had their growth cycle. Do you know what actually is stopping you? Not a lack of discipline and not a lack of strategy. It's comparing your timeline to someone else's. Think back to your first job. It's your first day at work, first week, probably even the first month. You were still figuring things out, watching people, learning the ropes, picking up coffee for your boss. Now you could do those same tasks in your sleep and you no longer grab coffee for your boss. Fat loss is the exact same. We know it's a calorie deficit. We know there's a strategy. Hell, you could open ChatGPT right now and it would hand you a perfectly fine strategy. So why doesn't everyone win? Why aren't you staying consistent yet? Why is it so hard to stick to your nutrition, hit the gym? Because women like you don't need just a plan. Well, first you need a right plan for you, a personalized strategy, plus the identity shift that you can actually stay consistent with. That shift is internal before you can even sustain the external shift. One of my clients, Melina, used to say, I hope I can get to the gym today. Work's just so busy, I hope I can fit it in. I don't believe in coaching from shame, from a place of fear and scarcity. I'd nudge her. Say it again, but in a way that you're in charge. And it felt really uncomfortable at first for her. It felt unnatural because she's never spoke that way before. On our call, she told me, I'm gonna go to the gym 3 times this week. I am blocking it off on my calendar. It is happening. Non-negotiable. The moment she started speaking like that, the less I had to nudge her. The more it is just her default setting to reframe any limiting choice of word or line of thought into something that is empowering, something that's action-oriented, and something that is aligned with the highest version of herself. Now she tells me she literally can't imagine a different reality where she doesn't hit the gym at least 3 times a week. And she laughs about it, about the time that she used to struggle. She said, how was there ever a reality where I couldn't fit it in? Because time is a funny thing. Think about it. Like, really think about it for a second. When you're spending time with someone who you generally enjoy spending time with, time just flies. Versus if you are around someone that you don't really want to be around, and I really hope you don't have a lot of those people around. But we know that time goes by slower when we're not enjoying something, when we're not fully present in something. When you break that belief and challenge the belief that you don't have time, you rewire your brain to experience time differently. And I think my biggest pet peeve with tips when you're busy, tips to save time, is it removes the identity part of it entirely and shifts an amount of shame and guilt towards a person who's busy and overwhelmed already. Once your belief system shifts, you will be able to build your dream hourglass physique. You will be able to lose your first 10 pounds and keep it off. You will be someone who just has a natural gravitation towards to go to the gym. You will be the person that people at your workplace are asking for fitness advice from. You'll be able to wear whatever you want in your wardrobe, get new pieces that you enjoy wearing, and you're going on dates again. That is exactly what my client Melina went through. Now, not every client comes in ready for that. And I'll be real with you. I don't work with women who shows zero sign of wanting to change. I'm so grateful that my entire team right now are incredible. Go-getters, visionaries, thriving in their career and in their fitness journey. But early on my coaching journey, of course, I've experienced people who truly just want the result, but not the transformation that comes with it. And when I talk about transformation, I don't talk about not having discipline or not wanting to go to the gym, but not having any openness of challenging their belief systems or even getting curious about it. The only thing I ever ask to a client who's wanting to work with me is to channel their inner child curiosity. Just having a childlike curiosity will get you so far in handling things that feel hard. You just get curious about it. You start questioning it, and then you start changing it. And sometimes I've turned people away, and sometimes they come back years later. One woman I turned away 2 years ago, she came back and we had a 2-hour conversation that cracked her wide open. She was ready because she had finally experienced more pain. staying the same than actually the pain to actually change. And that's how growth cycles work. You start motivated, life gets busy, and you think about giving up. Perhaps waiting until there's a better time. Then motivation kicks back in. We call that the hope phase. You start to figure it out. And just when you're in momentum, life tests you. Life gets lifing. You get more responsibilities at work. You have more projects handed to you. You're learning a new role. And old beliefs resurface. There's two options. Some women rise to meet that level of standard that has been put upon her. And some people succumb to the past belief systems of their current limiting beliefs. Have you been here? The moment where you feel like you're doing well and then one bad week convinces you're back at square one. That's when I step in and tell you, we're not going back there. That is just the ghost of your past identity. It's not real. And once you see it for what it is, that's when you step into your spurt moment. And I've had my own as well. I was at university in the UK. In the first year, there was a lot of drinking involved and a lot of nights on the bathroom floor puking. I remember being so tired of feeling that way. I had puke in my hair and no one checking in on me. And the people around me, I don't think they're bad people. It was just a different energy frequency that people were on in the first year of university. It's only natural. Again, cycles of life. But for me, going through some sort of growth journey before, losing my first 30 pounds, working towards playing professional rugby, those are all things that showed me a glimpse of having a growth mindset and loving the evolution of setting goals. When I was on the bathroom floor, I'm like, this ain't it. This is not me. And then I had to choose. Stay in that low vibration or step into the woman that I wanted to become. Not even wanted to become, that I am. Because to step into embodiment is you have to act like the highest version of yourself already. And it wasn't about forcing myself to be motivated. It was shifting from, I have to do this, I must do this, to I get to do this. I want to do this. What a blessing it is to be able to do this. What a blessing it is for the female body to do such amazing things. And that's a belief I had to break first. And when my client break theirs, that's when they start glowing and they get sassier. That's one common trait I see is my clients get sassier, and everyone's personality is so different, and I love it because I see the patterns, but it's in their own version. They're more authentic, they're more self-reflective without tearing themselves down, and they start doing things without me asking, like tagging me in their wins and posting on social media more. That is nothing I ever ask of my clients. I really believe in forming organic, genuine connection with my clients and with everyone around me. But I don't ask my clients to do that. And when I see them start doing that, I'm just like, she's feeling herself and she's on her shit. My client Melina started sharing her mental health journey. She started talking to the camera. That's something that she's never done before. She's never put the camera down and start sharing her journey so openly. They start showing up as leaders in their own life. Start to create a ripple effect that transfers across all domains of their life. Suddenly they get the promotion. Suddenly their boss praises the performance at work. Suddenly they magnetize opportunities, relationships, friendships that in the past they were chasing after. And if you're listening to this and you know you're right on the edge of your own spurt moment, if this video aligned with you, it moves something in you, and you feel called to have this conversation, you can hit the link in the description. We'll have a chat and map out your highest self.